Today's model is called the hamburger, and the hamburger model is really useful when you're working on team development. Now, whenever any group of people work together, they work on three distinct levels, and the first level is the level of the task. So if we're operating together as a team, there are certain task activities that we need to work on. There are certain outputs, certain deliverables, there are certain goals, right? So kind of focusing on delivering those key outputs, this is all task level stuff. Now below the task is the process, and the process is how we organize and structure our activities in order to deliver the task outcomes. So that's about our systems, our procedures, our working practices, the way we structure our communication, all of the things that are necessary to deliver the task outcomes. The third level is the relationship level, and this is to do with the interaction that takes place between the team members. So this would include things like, how much confidence is there in the relationships within the team in terms of, do we trust each other? Is there openness and transparency in the way we work together? Are we tolerant? Are we supportive? Are we considerate of each other's needs? Are we just kind of working as a coherent entity? Are we joined up in the way we do things? So these are the relationship aspects. And most organizations focus primarily on task achievement. So almost all of their effort and energy goes into that aspect. They may, as a secondary area of activity, think a little bit about what are our procedures and working practices and how can we improve those. And relationships tend to come in last. Actually, most teams don't spend a lot of time talking about, what's the level of trust, what's the level of openness, what's the level of supportiveness in this group. And I would argue that any healthy team needs to kind of invert those relationships. Yeah? Because if things are not working well at the relationship level, you will have real difficulty delivering the task outcomes and making your procedures and practices work. Whereas if things are working effectively at the level of relationship, then the processes and tasks almost take care of themselves. So a very helpful model for any team that's looking to improve its performance, to actually analyze how are we doing at the task level, how efficient are our processes, how healthy are our relationships, and to target the appropriate areas for improvement.